All right, everybody, what is up? What is up? So uh, I normally don't do these kinds of videos. I don't honestly. I don't really care too much for doing these kinds of videos. But listen, so there's been some videos I've been watching here recently, and I wouldn't say like disappointed in it, but I kind of feel like I have to throw it out there since everybody else has been kind of talking about it, and since I also play this game, I kind of want to just throw it out there like, hey, we shouldn't say that GTA 5 is like the most toxic community. I personally don't see that. Now, there's the only reason I'm even doing this, by the way, it's not even because of that, to be honest with you. It's because like this one guy, all right, that I was sitting there and I was like commenting on his videos, and I'm like, this guy's over here complaining about griefers, this, that, and the other, and I mean, yeah, I guess in a way, in my own way, I kind of, I guess, am to a point, but I also do other things, man. I don't really call myself a griefer. I'd call myself kind of just a PvP player, if that makes sense. Um, but no, I was just sitting there commenting on this dude, and he kind of went off on me a little bit after me just like simply pointing out like, hey, why not just fight them back? I mean, it's not that hard. But some people, man, they're so sensitive, and it's just kind of stupid, really. If I'm going to be honest, I don't know how else to react to something like that other than say it like that. But I mean, it makes you wonder, man. And it's like, okay, if this is how you react as far as like people just commenting on your video, how do you deal with everyday life? And I kind of feel like some of these people that I was watching, that are talking about, the whole griefer and, grinder conflict. Apparently that's going on. Like I said, I'd be watching ATA and all those people. And sometimes I watch a professional, believe it or not. I know it's crazy for you guys to believe, right? But, sometimes I'll be watching that as well. The only reason I watch him, though, is some of the funny things that he says, especially this one guy called, I guess, Amazing CJ or so, griefed him in a private lobby. But I'm sitting here thinking, I'm like, okay, we're playing a game, right? Like, I understand he did make some fair points in his video. I won't deny that. I mean, there were some fair points. But at the same time, I'm like, okay, what is this guy talking about? Like, why is he getting so angry? Is it because the simple fact that, dude got in his lobby and pretended to be nice and, basically destroyed the cargo? And which, yeah, okay, I get it. I would be pretty mad about that too, which is kind of scummy, you know. Like I said, guys, I'm in the middle as far as this whole griefer and grinder fight, if that's what you want to call it. Um, because there are some things that I see. I'm like, okay, yeah, this right here, what he said is pretty, you know, legit, I suppose. But it's like, okay, I see what the professional was saying. I see what these other guys are saying. Now, let me just come out and say it because I feel like we're getting a little bit off topic here. Which we kind of are, guys. I mean, we are kind of getting a little bit off topic here. So the only reason I'm even making this is because this one guy, like I said, I was sitting there watching his thing, and he was like, I commented on it, and I was like, well, why don't you just fight them back? You know, and he kind of responded. He goes, well, that's what I was doing, and then I'm like, well, if you're gonna make a video about whining about it, because man, let me tell you, I don't like. It's one thing if you're ranting about something, but it's like some of these people, man, when they be claiming that they're ranting, and maybe I'm coming across the same way. Let me know down in the comments, guys, because I probably am. But these are just my thoughts on the matter. Take it with a grain of salt. Uh, you know, but this guy got in his feelings, and it kind of agitated me, especially whenever he was like, "Oh, well, you don't know how to spell." Duh, 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 duh. I mean, yeah, my spelling is pretty horrendous. I ain't gonna lie, I have issues with that at times, and I don't know why. It's just something I've always dealt with throughout my life. It is what it is. You shouldn't make fun of people for that. I don't make fun of you for, doing or saying this. And, if you're crying about something, I mean, yeah, it's you're gonna get called out, is what I'm trying to say. And maybe I'm coming across the same way. Like I said, that's why I say, you guys let me know down in the comments. I probably am coming across whiny, and if that's the case, hey, it is what it is. Uh, but no, I couldn't believe that this guy was getting this upset. And then I was going through his channel. He's got some decent videos as far as GTA goes. He's a smaller content creator. Shout out to him, by the way. Black Swordsman 83. Hey, keep up the good work, man. The only thing I would say to you is probably don't get too upset when people comment on your videos, man, because you're gonna come across people who are like me, who are gonna voice their opinion. And honestly, man, some of the things I was seeing on your channel, especially that one that you were talking about, this world's evil, this world's this world's that. I understand, dude. Trust me. All right. I was around when the World Trade Centers happened. I was around through all that nonsense. Right. So I'm old enough, you know. I don't know how old you are. I'm assuming you're Gen Z. But hey, man, let me give you some advice. All right. If that's how you deal with people online, I you're gonna struggle. You're gonna struggle, man. And people are gonna mess with you. And I don't want to say like too many harsh things on that matter, but man, you should probably take a break from the game if it's messing with you that much. Go play a different game, man. Go play some Fallout. And that doesn't just go for him. It goes for anybody out there who, you know, is struggling with that, I guess you could say. I wouldn't well, I don't know if I would call it struggling. I'd call it more of like when the game becomes too much of your life, okay? Because I admit I do the same thing, okay, guys. I play Conan Exiles, and I get attached to some of my throws. I apologize for that. If you guys have pups, you know. Um, but it's like, you know, I sit here and I wonder, like, okay, if this is how you guys react in a video game, how do you deal with everyday life? You know what I mean? Um, I mean, we all struggle with stuff. I feel like some people, when I see all these videos, especially when it's a game I play, and I kind of, maybe I'm kind of get a little aggravated about it because it feels like, and even making this video, I kind of feel like I'm kind of whiny about it. Like I said, you guys let me know down in the comments, and if you guys are liking this video for whatever reason, hey, hit that like button. Subscribe. I may make more of these kinds of videos if that's something that you guys want to see. But no, I don't know, man. I feel like some people these days get in their feelings whenever it comes to certain games. And when a game does that, when it starts to make you feel like that, maybe it's time to play something else. Maybe it's time for you to step away, take a break, go for a walk. Uh, you know, some people say go touch grass. I mean, I don't understand why people say that term because the whole touch grass stuff, it doesn't make sense to me. Um, I mean, I get what they're trying to say, but like, go touch grass. Literally, some people will probably go and actually do that. Hey, I'm not trying to be mean, but let's be real here. There's a lot of people out there that I wouldn't call right in the head. Um, I'm trying to be nice about it, but it is what it is. Sometimes you can't be nice. Sometimes you kind of have to be kind of a jerk, and maybe that's how this video is coming across. But hey, man, you're gonna have a hard time in life if that's how you react, even in real life. Not just the game. Uh, I kind of feel like this rant went a little bit longer than what I was wanting or expecting. But hey, if you guys enjoyed, hit that like button, subscribe, and let me know if you guys want to see more. And if you guys think that I was being too whiny, hey, let me know. Call me out in the comments if you think so. I always respond to both good and negative. So, hey, I hope you all have a wonderful night, and I will see you guys later. Peace.